This is an Electrum Sabercrafts Scion Smart Saber. So this is a custom lightsaber that is influenced by the Ben Solo lightsaber with some different design features as well. Now the one that I have here is configured as a pixel saber, so Neopixel saber, and it operates using the Diatium 3 soundboard. So that's a proprietary soundboard by Electrum Sabercrafts. Now, I have it turned on here already, as you can see. Also, the blade I have is from Bendu Armory, so this is a different blade. I wanted to show you the app a little bit. So for the app, we can kind of change some of these things on the fly. So we can, here's the volume. Can increase that. I just wanted it a little softer so you could hear me, but you can make it pretty loud. Blade settings, so it's on blue right now. Let's make it red, green, whatever we want to make it. All these nice colors. And you can see there's the flicker effect, so that's another option here. You can make it unstable. Flame effect. Vegas, so a little more colorful. Or solid, classic. And rainbow, of course. Flicker is kind of a nice little effect. So there's lots of other things we can customize like that. With the blade profiles and with the sound. So I just wanted to kind of show that off a little bit though. We'll increase the volume. Actually, I want to change the blade back to maybe blue. Let's keep it an unstable blue. Alright, so that's just a look at the app and how you can customize some of the things on the fly. Get flash on clash. Really cool lighting effect there. Very nice. You know, this is a slim design lightsaber, long hilt, very comfortable. You can see there's open windows, a big open window here, and then some smaller window slots. And one of the upgrades for this hilt is a cool crystal chamber. So I do have that here. Here's the crystal chamber. It's mostly metal. This is a real quartz crystal in there, so that adds some realism. Now I can either have it where the crystal's turned out, or I could have it turned in this way. I'll show you both. So that's where you can really see the crystal. Nice open view. Or you could turn it around and it's a little more obstructed. And I just attach that in. And I'll turn it off. So the Electrum Sabercrafts lightsabers have these touch plate for the activation. So it's touch plate activation, a little different from some of the other switch solutions out there. So turn it on like so. Turn it off that way. Now the you can see that the blade plug at the top adds a nice look to it. So it's metal, very nice quality. And this hilt overall, the one that I got, is has some weathering to it. So this is the light weathering by Electrum Sabercrafts. It adds some kind of texture and some personality and dimension to the hilt. Makes it look more battle worn. Now, Electrum Sabercrafts also offers this pristine or just not weathered, and then they do offer this hilt with some heavy weathering, which is even more than this. So the light weathering is kind of surface level, so it's a lot of this kind of black added to it. sort of a tarnished look, rather. The heavy weathering has even more of the black, and then it also has some kind of like denting to it, so a little more than surface level. But lots of nice detailing and layering throughout this hilt. So we've got kind of a shroud at the top with these wraparound windows, and that really great open window for the crystal if you have it. It still looks cool without the crystal too. Great, nice open window for the blade. And then with this layering, we see this kind of copper beneath it. So there's nice layering with the levels and then also just with the different colors. So this section here is gold. Above it was more of a copper color. And some of these color combinations you can actually select as a buyer if you're getting it directly from Electrum Sabercrafts. More copper coloring here, even beneath. Yeah, there's these kind of little cutouts revealing some copper coloring beneath. Now we've got these fins near the bottom of the hilt, and they've certainly got a lot of the added weathering to them as well. And then the pommel is that kind of gold color again. Also, there's a ring at the end of this hilt, so this was an upgrade, just a ring so that you could wear this on your belt. Now, one of the cool things about this particular hilt design is the reveal feature in the lower part of the hilt. First of all, you can see the hilt separates in the middle, and then that reveals this really cool section beneath. It's sort of, well, it has some of the weathering to it as well. A lot of the pattern and design really complements the aesthetic in the exterior of the hilt. Similar lines and shapes. Very cool chassis reveal. Now this is where the electronics are, so you can actually see that through there a little bit. Here's the speaker on the end, of course. Now here's where you would charge the saber. And then this little switch here is, there's just a little black switch, and that's, you can use that to put the saber in deep sleep mode so that you don't accidentally activate this, and it kind of minimizes the power drain. It's also good to put it in that mode if you were to travel with this or ship the hilt somewhere so it doesn't accidentally activate. So like if you do get this from Electrum Sabercrafts directly, they'll have it in deep sleep mode when you get it, so you'll have to flip that switch. Now the lower half of this hilt, it is actually two pieces, so we have this kind of main part of the lower body, but the pommel is removable. It's its own separate piece. It adds, again, more of that layering and similar design aesthetic. I just really love the depth of this particular hilt, and I think the weathering really complements it as well, and makes it even more, I don't know, more three-dimensional. Is that possible? It kind of makes it seem more three-dimensional to me anyway. Yeah, just very nice slim design overall. Very comfortable, lots and lots of nice details to it, and really kind of the depth with the weathering and also just the layering of the hilt. It just makes it very, very aesthetically pleasing, very attractive hilt. And then it's got that kind of Ben Solo lightsaber look to it as well. So this has been a look at the Electrum Sabercrafts excuse me, Electrum Sabercrafts Scion Smart Saber. This is a pixel saber that you can get from the Canada-based company Electrum Sabercrafts, so feel free to comment below.